Alright guys, welcome back to this video. Ignore my messy room, I gotta get it. Oh, that's awful. And, condition. Oh man, I lost the word. Alright guys, so, ever since the last insulator collection video I got, I want to show you the insulators that I got from, after that video, from this over the time. So, we're gonna start off with, what should we start off with? The light bulb insulators. So, last time I showed y'all, I had, this one and these two, if I recall, and those. Well, since then, there's been an explosion in finding these things. So, first we got this lime material one. It's like a cherry glaze, which is interesting. We got this, Jocelyn. You could say J right there, Jocelyn. This one's a bit of a cherry glaze, Jocelyn too. Came off an old shed. This one's a Jocelyn too. This is another lime material. I like these lime material ones. These things are cool looking. Also, let me show you another one. Got a Jocelyn too. Here, I missed one. That one too. That little electric fence one. I don't love electric fence insulators as much, but you know, life is life. Alright guys, so actually I've gotten spool racks ever since that video. I found this one, remember, at a state park, I think. It was like a state park. It was in the woods, laying against the burn pile. So these are insulators that I showed you in my last clip. We got the Victor on it. The brown spool that my first real insulator. Then the ones that were on the rack when I found it is this big brown one. It's huge. It says L on it. It's a foreign one, I think. L. And then this one says, this one's cool. Let me pull it out. I didn't plan for this. This one says Jocelyn. Here, let me stand it up. Show y'all. This one says Jocelyn on it. That's a cool insulator. I freaked out when I found it because I never found an insulator that says Jocelyn like that. I've always wanted to find one. And then obviously we got the more recent ones. This one's last video. The weird one. Actually, go check out Industrial Intensity's channel. His channel is very good. He actually told me these were common around his area. They're probably from the 20s or 30s, which makes sense because that pole that they came off of was super old. So it makes sense. So I'm thanking for that. Then look at this spool rack. Got this after a windstorm. You can see we got some really awesome insulators. Well, they don't have no name on them, but they look cool. Like a light glaze. This spool rack, I don't know what type it is. But also a reminder, these spool racks are huge. They look small on power lines, but they're extremely huge. Like, if you look at a power line way up, they don't look huge at all. But when you get to one close, they're huge. Alright guys, now new lighting arresters. There's one in the last video. These things are actually very huge. My hand compared to it, and I got big hands too. But then I got this polymer one that the lineman had left in the power line hanging by a wire, but then it fell off, so I grabbed it. You can see it's a polymer. Polymer is actually a pretty cool lighting arrestor. It's huge. These things look small on power lines, but they're actually very huge up close. Here's it compared to this pot here. It's gonna look small, my heater. Very small. I meant very huge. Alright, now new suspension insulators. I actually got quite a few. Let's start off with this one. This one came off that power line, got this spool rack on. This one is a, what is it? It's an ITE, which I love. My favorite brand of those insulators, ITEs. I thought it was a Chase when I first found it, but no, it's an ITE. It's a white ITE, and it's small, kind of small. Then the next one I found was in front of a football stadium after the Selma tornado. Almost a year after it, was this one here. It has a bluish tint to it, and it's an ITE too. And it's bigger. And they're from the 70s, 73s. Then this one, the lineman came over to put the internet cable in our power line. My mom talked to him, said that I collected insulators, and he got this out of his bucket truck. It's an insulator. You can see at some point. That's why they replaced it. I guess it had arc damage. These things were extremely dirty, but they had arc damage. And so I guess that's why I replaced it. Then this one I found after someone bulldozed land after the tornado. And these obviously were there. This one was snapped, I guess, from when the bulldozer ran over it. But this one wasn't, it's not perfect condition, but still I kept it. Now the last two, these pin insulators. These things are actually very cool. So this one's a Ohio brass. This one's pretty common. You see them about like old areas you go in. This one actually is one that's really, it's really not common, but it's, you see them around here like a lot. These are Pinco insulators, cherry glaze insulators with the radio coating. I can't remember what it's called. I almost sound stupid 'cause I don't know what it's called. Radio treatment. There we go. These things are actually very common kind of around here. You see them every once in a while in these power lines. You can see. Yeah, guys, that's my new insulators I got since that last collection video. Let me show you the ones that people gave me and bought me. So the ones that, well, the ones that I bought and people gave me. I'm retarded. Alright, so you can see this, rare. I see these in towns a lot. Old small towns. These old Thomas insulators. I hear what these are called. But it's kind of rare. I found it in an antique store, so I had to buy it. Because I'll never get those. You never know, though. Never say you can't get nothing. But you can see. Also, I dug this recently. Some sort of old terminal board to it. Or a battery. Or a jar battery top. I don't know what it is. But you can see you got some insulators. Let's show you the ones that people gave me. So we got these two Victors. Yeah, Victor. They're boring. Well, I shouldn't say that about them. They're pretty common. I wish I would find a Victor because I really want to find a Victor to say I found one. They're kind of cool looking. Then up here with some other common insulators, we got this brown with a radio treatment coating. ITE matches this one I got after the tornado. This is the ITE. Then when someone gave me tons of insulators, that video is somewhere on my channel. Here's where I put them. I found places for them. I had to do a complete clean out for those, which was a blessing because I had to get rid of a lot of stuff that I didn't need. Here's a nice polymer insulator too. I showed y'all that in a video. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching today's video. Like and subscribe, and peace. Yeah, guys, I forgot to show you this one. So I found this in a balding video a while back. It's an old house. Went to an old house insulator. I found it in a bottle dump. So basically, the insulator broke, and this bolt was very rusted to it. So I glued the insulator back and left it right there. And then I took this piece right here. Then I put it in a vise and then unscrewed the nut, sprayed WD-40 on it, and then bam. So here I would have went in the house. So let's imagine this is wood. And that's how it would have went, and you would put the tie around that. And yeah, it's really cool. I don't know how old it is, but it's probably really old because it was super old meter that I found. Yeah, pretty neat. Also, I bought this at the antique store. It's I don't know what kind of CD this is, but it's a CD something. I don't know really much about glass. And I also got these boob insulators that the guy gave me. What's his name? I forgot his name. Apologies for the guys watching the video. I forgot your name. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe.